Hello, today we'll show you how to convert Google Shopping categories to Shopify product categories. This can get a little bit confusing because both of these categories are very similarly named, but there's some differences between the two. So we'll show you how to use the app called Altera to migrate this data. Now there's three problems when we're doing this conversion. The first is just that the data is in one field, stored as a meta field for the Google Shopping categories, and we need to move that to a standard product category field on the product model in Shopify. The second is that Google and Shopify have slightly different category names. For example, if we look at the aquariums here, we'll see that they're underneath the fish and aquatic supplies. However, if we go and look at the Google categories, we see that that subcategory is just named fish supplies. So we have to account for that difference. The third difference is that there's also differences in Google between different languages. So for example, the UK English and the American English, some of the categories have slightly different names, and we need to account for that as well. Now, the process that we'll use here is we will export your Google Shopping data to a spreadsheet using Altera. Then we'll go in that spreadsheet, remove columns that we don't need in a process similar to Matrixify, and we'll rename the column for the Google Shopping field to the product category field. And then we'll re-upload the file to Altera, and Altera will go through and make the conversion for you. So to see what that looks like, we'll go over here and we have our demo store, and we see that we don't have categories for the products. So we'll open up Altera and we'll want to do a new export. So we click on new export and we want to export the product data. And really what we just need is the meta fields data. So we'll click on meta fields SEO. If you want some other fields to help make it easier for you to see, you can include those as well, but then we'll start the export. That shouldn't take too long to run. The app will go through, download all the data for you, and we'll have a file here that we can update. So here we see our file, and we have our ID and handle just as in Matrixify, and we have some other data here. Now what we can do is we can delete all the columns that we don't need. So we'll delete those, and we'll delete this column here. And now what this gives us is just our Google Shopping data, which is stored as a meta field in Shopify. And from this we can use it to update the Shopify product categories. The one thing we need to do is change the title of this column to category, and that will be what Altera recognizes as the new product category. So once we have that, we can save that. We'll remember this file name ends in 1217, so we can go back to Altera, we'll upload the file, and we'll have 1217. It should just take a second to analyze. It detects the correct fields here, and then we start the import. That shouldn't take too long to run, but now the app will go through and update the product category. And anytime where there's not an exact match between a product category and the Google Shopping field, the app will make that conversion for you. And so that should be it. The job is completed successfully. We can download the results if we need to, and we can also go in the Shopify admin, reload the page, and verify that the category has been set correctly. If you have any other questions, always reach out to us, and you can find Altera on the Shopify App Store. Thanks for watching.